Okay, so thanks for taking the time to watch this second part of the video. Second part, I guess. I don't know, continuation of it. A better description of what I want to do. I had a lot of clever dialogue planned with props and all kinds of stuff. But you know what? That doesn't matter. And let's face it, the dialogue probably was not clever either. So this really only works if I get right into explaining what I want to do. I want to do a vlog featured, or rather focused, on the first 7 cards. Only the first 7 cards drawn. Well, it's not entirely true, but you can plan, strategize, have your theories about what's going to happen, but the one portal that every game passes through, that every player passes through, is, with minor exception, would be drawing this first 7 cards and playing that first turn. So my initial idea is to focus on what you're thinking as you play those first 7 cards. I'm going to shoot a little bit of video of how I'd like to see things go. I understand that a plan is just a list of things that don't happen, but I do have some of this planned out. In addition to that, that might not be enough to fill a 15-minute block. So I do have some secondary things. So the first thing I want to shoot is a person drawing and playing out the first 7, or drawing and playing the first turn. This initial run of videos, I'm going to assume that you're on the play, so you draw your 7 cards and then you go from there. What's the first card you lay down and why? The deck that I've selected for the first deck isn't a particularly good deck. It just has maybe up to almost 70% of the cards are 2 drops or less. So I think that's a good decision tree to start with. Because that might not be enough to fill this vlog. The next question that I'm going to ask people is, what's the best you can hope for? You've seen your first 7 cards. We will play through and just kind of goldfish and see what the next couple of cards are, and talk through that, just in case I need filler or a little bit more. I also thought of adding another segment, which I'm going to call Brainstorm, where I ask somebody a question and just ask them to talk 30 seconds on it. And I'll go first to give them an example. My initial idea is, first thing when I talk to them, I ask, what do you think about when you design a deck? I'll go first, saying the first thing I think about is, I want to know what I'm going to do. Like, I want to do things. My weakness is I tend to not to think what cards specifically back up that strategy that I want. When I draw a card, I'll find a specific one. I find this effect, I want to achieve it. That's lame for now, but I don't know. This is all going to have a live feel to it. So this may suck entirely, but that's why I'm asking for your input as to anything else that you see that might be worth doing. And that's it. My other question is, do I just dump all my ideas doing 10 episodes? Do I just dump all 10 episodes on to start with and then start a filming schedule of releasing something once or twice a week? What worked for you? What guidance can you give me? With that, I'm now going to just show how I kind of think I'm going to shoot this, how I'm going to play out the cards and stuff. So I also need to figure out, I guess, if people want to be on camera or don't want to be. Anyhow, thanks for watching this much of it, at least.